Hey there! In case you just watched our last video on the misconceptions about the tax laws in Nigeria, you might be wondering, how do I verify all of this? Especially if you're a freelancer, you're a creator, or you run a 9 to 5 and you want to make sure no one is cheating you when it comes to tax. There's a simple way to verify how much you'll be paying as taxes every month, and I'm going to be showing you two ways. First is the official method, and the second is the simpler method, specially created by Finance in Africa. Now, method 1. Head over to this link, you'll find it in the captions, and enter the following: your annual gross income, your pension contribution, any other deductions like your national health insurance or the national housing fund. You can also add your annual rent, as the law allows you to deduct 20% of your rent capped at 500,000 naira. Once you enter all the necessary details, click the Calculate Pay Tax button. Scroll down and you'll see the breakdown of your income, deductions, and your actual taxable income. As you can see in our example, we used 1 million naira annual gross, which amounts to 83,000 naira monthly salary. We added our annual rent. We used 250,000 naira because finance people say we shouldn't spend more than 3 months' salary. Scroll down to the blue and green dialog boxes at the end of the page. The blue box shows you the breakdown of how they are actually taxing you. The first 800k is 0%. Now you have 70,000 naira left. That extra 70,000 naira is then taxed at 15%. The green dialog box shows you your monthly salary, how much pay tax you'll be paying, and the effective tax rate. On the right, you can also compare side by side to see how much you would have been paying in the old law. As you can see, you're actually paying 36,000 naira less. This blue dialog box is super important, as you get to see how the breakdown happens in real time. So if you try with a bigger annual gross, like 20 million naira or 1.6 million naira monthly, we choose 1.6 million naira as pension, 5 million naira as your rent. Using the same pattern, your first 800k is 0%, the next 2.2 million naira is at 15%, and so on and so forth. At the end, the government is not taxing the entire 20 million naira. Taxable income is just 17.9 million naira. When you compare it to the previous law, you are saving 87,000 naira on tax. When you get to the 25 million naira or 2.1 million naira monthly salary, things start changing. Put your 2 million naira pension, 6.2 million rent. Remember, not more than 3 months. And your taxable income becomes 22.5 million naira. This is the point you start paying more tax compared to the previous laws. As you can see, you'll be paying 7,000 naira more. If we increase the annual gross to 50 million naira, the tax keeps increasing. Like we said, the rich will pay more, the middle class less, and the poor nothing. The second method is simpler. We built a simple tool powered by Intel Point to make things easier. No need to worry your head of calculating deductions. Once you put your salary, we put the mandatory pension automatically, and you see what you're supposed to pay monthly. You also get to see other stories and explainers to help you understand how Nigerians' new tax laws affect you. Click on the link in the bio to find out more.